How in the hell did we meet? Do you even remember when we met?
Yes.
Oh, don't sound too excited.
I think we were a little intoxicated, as always. But that's what friends do. We help each other out.
Yeah, like the other day when I said carne and you're like, that's not how you say it.
I gotta help you out. I gotta help my little Guero Sancho over here out.
You're listening to the Hey Weto podcast.
Can somebody give me a high?
With everyone's favorite Weto, El Guero Sancho. Sit down, buckle up, and come along for the ride. It's about to get spicy.
Well, welcome to the very first episode of the Hey Weto podcast. I have been told that I'm everybody's favorite Weto. I am El Guero Sancho. Today, we're going to be talking about, can men and women be just friends? Well, I brought in an expert, one of my longtime friends. She makes up 1/4 of the famous Area 51 group chat. And if you go to Urban Dictionary, look up La Toxica, her Facebook profile picture pops up as a prime example. She's been called the 5-foot-tall meatball. Some people call her Big Booty Judy. I simply call her mi amiga. Please help me welcome Miss Judy Gonzalez. Judy!
I'm shooting myself on it. First of all, it's not La Toxica.
It's not.
It's La Toxica.
Whatever. This is not a Spanish lesson. This is not a damn Spanish lesson.
But that's what friends do. We help each other out.
Yeah, like the other day when I said carne and you're like, that's not how you say it.
Well, I gotta help you out. I gotta help my little Guero Sancho over here out.
So I haven't seen you
Can't
since.
have people laughing at you.
So I haven't seen you since probably around Thanksgiving. How was the cornbread dressing? You never told me.
God. Is that something that we gotta talk about?
Yeah, we gotta talk about the cornbread dressing. That's famous in my. That's famous in my part.
I ate it in bed.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
Yes, in my moo-moo.
Judy. Oh my God.
It was so good. It was probably the nicest thing I've had in a long time.
Sancho can throw down in the kitchen, can he?
Sure can. I did not think that white people could cook like that. But I guess you're growing out down in the South Side like that.
Oh, I've definitely got some aunties down there on Gillum Circle in Port Arthur that taught me a lot of things growing up.
West Side. You got to represent home.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not really the West Side, huh? That's not really the West Side.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I was young when I was down there on Gillum Circle.
Well, you did learn a thing or two. I'm glad you learned how to do that dressing, though.
Yeah, well, true story. That was my great grandfather's recipe. Who taught it to my dad? My dad taught it to me, and I finally taught a couple people. But anyway, I know everybody enjoys it. I cook it a couple times a year, and because it takes like 2 fucking days to cook it.
It was really good. I was even nice enough to bring some to a Friendsgiving, which I kind of lied and said that I made it.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
They loved it, though. They're not going to find out. I mean, probably till next week, a month later, if they listen to the podcast.
Yeah, all 13 people who listen to this podcast are going to find out that you didn't cook that fucking cornbread dressing. That was all me, Judy. Don't be taking credit for my hard work in the kitchen.
It's been a whole month.
Jesus.
I probably even forgot.
Oh, Lord. How in the hell did we meet? Do you even remember when we met?
Yes.
Oh, don't sound too fucking excited.
I think we were a little intoxicated, as always. But it was at Dylan's. I do remember that. And I think you were with Crystal, because I didn't know Beto yet. Apparently she was there that night, but I don't remember her that night. But you were with Crystal and 2 other guys, and I think Rosa might have been there.
I don't remember
I can't
Rosa
remember.
being there.
But maybe she wasn't there. I don't know. It was a group of people. But I met you through Crystal and those guys you were with.
Yeah. So
names should not be
I
mentioned.
asked you. I said, "Hey, I want to be on your Snapchat."
No, that was actually, I think that was a month or so later. Remember I said I was excited. I don't know why I was excited when I saw you, and I was like, hey, and I kept waving at you, and I was like being extra friendly because I remember you. You were the only freaking Weddle there that could stand out, that was standing out. And I remember you saying, hey, do you want to be in my Snapchat? And then you were like, yeah, I want to be in your Snapchat. And then Selena asked you, do you want to be in my Snapchat? And you said, no, I don't want to be in yours, but I want to be in yours. And I said, yeah, because he says he knows me.
I did not say I did not want to be in. So don't you be telling no lies on me, Judith.
Wow, you were rude to my best friend. And that's why she was like, who the hell is this damn weirdo?
I was not rude to Selena. Selena and me are friends to this day. So I don't want to hear it.
Okay, now y'all are friends.
She makes me, when she had the little, truck over there by the Mexican bakery, she'd make me the beans with the meat in it. So good. Yeah, but we're friends. Don't you be putting that shit. Don't you be putting that evil on me. I was not rude to Selena.
It was not.
Selena.
And that's what happened. And then that was like I'm telling you, that was like a month later after that night that we had actually met.
Selena, I know. Listen, hold on, time out. Selena, I know you're going to listen to this. Make a comment. Tell her that she is dead ass wrong. Please tell her that she's dead ass wrong.
No, I even have the snap. I can show you. I know I have the snap of when we were all together. I don't have the snap when we met, but I still have the snap whenever I was like, you said it. You were like, yeah, I want to be in your snap, but I can't be in your snap or something like that.
I don't know.
And then I'll find out why you couldn't be in people's snaps. And I was like, oh, okay, I see. And that's why I was like, oh, he's a freaking Sancho. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so time out. So for the people who don't speak Spanish, we're going to have to clarify a couple things. For the people who don't speak Spanish, Güero simply means white guy. Sancho means the side guy. So apparently when Judy first met me, she thought I was a Sancho. But people really didn't call me Sancho then, or did they?
Not really.
So
I think it was more like a me and Crystal thing. I think.
Well,
more like her. Or whatever.
What I think.
Well, I just started calling you that because I would always see you with different groups of women. So I was like,
this bitch here. He's just gonna call me out saying I'm out here. I'm just out on the streets with all kinds of different women.
No, not disrespect to your partner, your wife, but I'm saying like every time I was out, I would see you. Of course, you were never out there, grinding on anyone or grinding on this grinding this.
Appreciate that.
I don't know, whatever the people use these days. I can't keep up with the lingo. But so you weren't like dancing or flirting or anything, but you were just with different women every time I saw you out. So I was like, dang, I know he cannot be gay. He looks too straight to be gay. He doesn't have like the mannerism of a gay person. And I have a lot of gay friends, so I can tell.
So hold on. So what did you really think of me when you first met me?
The very first night?
Yeah.
Like fast forward to that night with Selena. Oh, the very first night I was like, you were with like weird people, questionable people. So I was like,
just because I'm white? Is it just because I'm white?
Arrogant, privileged white guy. Like, he just thinks he owns this place, walking in here like he's the big shit.
Look,
he's only like taller than me, so I don't know why he's acting like he owns.
Hey, let me tell you something. You know who Deion Sanders is? As Deion Sanders would say, don't let my confidence offend your insecurities, baby. That's old Deion Sanders saying. You saying I was too confident, so I was a cocky white guy.
Yeah, you were.
Man.
And then after what happened that night, it was like, yeah, I don't think me and him could like kick it like that. I was like, no, he better stay the hell away from me.
Oh, and the truth comes out.
But you know what they say? All good relationships start off bad. Is that what they say? Right? Yeah.
Well, obviously, me and you have a different way of viewing the way we met, because I never thought of anything. I didn't think I knew of you, and I remember like you saw me at the bar one time, and you said, "Oh, I waved at you. You didn't say anything, so I just figured we weren't friends today." I said, "Judy, we're always friends."
That was fast forward like a couple of months after that. But you were sitting on the other side of the bar, and I was trying to order a drink, and I was like, you looked at me, and I was like, okay, I guess we're not friends because I waved and you didn't wave back. And I said, there it goes. There's that arrogancy from him. I knew that bye guy. Yep.
Look,
and then I had extensions on too, so I don't think you realized he was really me.
What the hell are like hair extensions?
Yeah, that's when I had I whipped my hair back and forth here, remember?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I
had long hair at one time, remember?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. And look,
do you not remember playing with my hair after you came to talk to me?
Oh, now you fucking lying. Now you lying. Now you fucking lying on me on my own damn podcast. You're lying on me.
No, I did have extensions on, so I knew
this bitch here. My word. I wish you were here. I wish you were here so I could pull your hair this time. Pull out your extensions that you have.
I'm telling you, you were with your wife friend, so you're probably like, I'm not talking to that Mexican chick over there.
Bro, nobody thinks like that. Nobody thinks like that. So here's what I think really happened. So here the way.
How did we meet? In your head, how did we meet?
I remember the time, like everybody was out. Like I was at the bar with some of my guy friends, and Veronica and Crystal were there. I went and talked to them, and then they went and walked over towards y'all. It was like Selena. I want to say Benny was there. Or I don't know if that was pre-Benny days, but I want to say Benny was there. And I don't know. I saw a group of Mexican chicks, and you were like funny, and you said something, and I was like, "I'll be in your Snap," and I was on your Snapchat, and we became friends. But like, I'm gonna set the record straight. So I got your Snapchat that night because a lot of people think I snap all these different girls all the damn time, and that's not fucking true. What do you think my Snapchat score is?
It can't be more than 20,000 because you're boring.
Yeah, exactly. It's 16,000. I don't snap all the time. In fact, when me and you.
As a matter of fact, you know what? As a matter of fact, how about we just take.
Don't listen.
I told you it's under 20,000.
Exactly, it's 16,000. It's 16,000 or something.
16,000. I'm looking at 17,000 right now.
Well, it might have went up since the last time I looked at it. But so here's the thing: me and you. All right, I got your Snapchat, and I probably didn't send you a message for a whole year, like until we met a couple times, right?
What's that? Say that again.
I said I never sent you a message like on Snapchat, even though I got your Snapchat that night. I probably never sent you a message for like a year until like several times I've seen you in public with Crystal and all of them that I get comfortable with you. Then I got comfortable enough to where I would snap you or whatever, and we would talk a little bit. But
yeah,
I mean, don't you be out here lying on me saying I'm with all these different women. And like, listen, you want to hear a true story? Do you know the older lady at Dylan's?
But I didn't say that. I mean, I'm just saying you have a lot of friends. I'm saying that's what I'm trying to say. You have many, many friends, just like I have many, many friends. So, and like I said, you weren't out there like being like a hoe or anything.
I know. I wasn't.
I know. I was like, he must be like the side guy, like the Sancho, you know?
He's the Sancho. Well, do you know?
Well, Sancho, I can't. I'm like contradicting myself right now because Sancho is kind of like a hoe, though.
Here's what's funny. This is a true story. Do you know the older lady at Dylan's? Her name's Sylvia. She's got the gray hair. She sits, she's like a hostess during the day if you ever go there during lunch. You know her? Mm-hmm. So she came up to me one day, and me and Karen go and eat lunch there or whatever. But one day I went in there by myself, sat at the bar, and she always calls me Sugar Lips, and she rubs my back. She's so sweet. But she calls me Sugar. Wow. She goes, Sugar Lips, you always in here with a bunch of different pretty women. What are you doing? I said, well, who the hell wants to hang out with ugly women? I said, nobody wants to hang out with ugly people. Yeah, but you know what's funny? So when girls first meet me, like your friends first meet me, everybody calls me Wedo. And then when y'all get to a level of comfort, like you and Veronica, y'all go to the word Sancho. But Crystal, she won't call me Sancho. If you ever notice, Crystal won't call me Sancho.
I don't think y'all at that level yet.
No.
I don't know why, because y'all.
Crystal won't call me. No, she told me. She said because of what Sancho means. She said, I know you're not that, so I ain't going to call you that. Out of respect. See, that's the type of friends you need. Not Judy out here. This man out here with all kinds of women.
I did not say it like that. Why you're on my ass about that?
Well, I'm going to get my divorce papers. I'm going to get my divorce papers sent to your house. How about that?
No, Carol. I did not mean it like that.
Did you just call her Carol?
No, like she knows that you're always hanging out with us anyway. She trusts us.
Yeah, she does. Because I told her the story when you came and got the cornbread dress, and I said Judy wouldn't come in the house. She goes, why wouldn't Judy come in the house? Not. I said, why wouldn't? She goes, why is Judy not coming in the house? I said, because apparently if you're not home, it is not acceptable for another female to come in the house, even though there's cameras everywhere. And she goes, yeah, that's stupid. So that's the difference between whites and Mexicans right there. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this about your friends. I don't know if you remember this, but it was Caro's birthday. And Caro, her husband, Danny. So we walked up, and I'm just surrounded by a bunch of Mexican people that I do not know. And Danny looks at me, and he's like, habla español? I'm like, oh, un poquito. He's like, oh, hey, I got some beers over there if you want some. I was like, oh, shit, cool. I love Danny for that. And yeah, Carol's good. And come to find out, Karen sees Carol all the time.
Oh, yeah, because she works at that.
Yeah, she's like, that's your wife? I can't believe that. But yeah, I always thought highly of Danny for...
I don't know how you pulled that. I'm sorry, friend. I can't believe it either. I still don't know how you pulled her.
How I pulled what? My wife?
Yes.
What the hell is that? I'm not ugly. I'm a decent looking guy. I mean, I don't have the greatest face for TV or anything, but fuck.
Well, you do smell good half of the time.
Oh, I take pride in my cologne. We're going to have to do an episode with you, Crystal, and Veronica called Fuckboy Colognes.
Oh my gosh, no.
But I ain't giving out my cologne because I get too many compliments on it and not nobody knows what it is.
Yeah, they like to come and rub on you.
When we first met, you thought I was an asshole. And then we mature into, I guess.
Did you think I was a little bit of a toxic bitch when you met me, or you just thought I was a bitch?
No, because, remember that time I introduced you to my friend John, and John was trying to pick with you? He's like, yeah, I think we made out that one time. And you go, I don't kiss white boys. And you just gave him that La Toxica look. You didn't do that to me.
He never talked to me again.
I know. He was like red flag. And look, he was newly single too. I could have set you up with a white boy. Could have set you up with a white boy. And look, and you just had to put on that bitch face and say, Well,
he was trying to play me.
He wasn't trying to play you. It's called a joke. It's like, hey, make her laugh. Y'all like to laugh. The quickest way to a girl's heart is making her laugh.
And I guess my joke was better. I mean, he even got into.
But you didn't say it as a joke. You said it as, get the hell out of here, white boy. I don't kiss them. I don't kiss white boys. And then you go, well, find me a white boy. So Liz, look.
Yeah.
So you really thought I was this arrogant white guy. Thought my shit didn't stink.
Yeah, because like I said, whenever you were talking, you weren't even talking to me, or I can't remember who I was with. Was I with Selena?
Yeah, you were with Selena. You were always with Selena.
It's just the way you were talking that night. And then, like I said, those two people you were with, they didn't make it any better that night. And it wasn't a long night.
Yeah. Well, the guys I was with probably did not make it better.
Yeah. So then I was like, he must be just like them, and then my best friend got into it with them too. So I was like, yeah, nope. Next.
I remember y'all used.
I feel like if we would have had a one-on-one, like if we would have had more time, like I said, our night got cut short. If we would have had like more time to get to know each other, I think we would have been like, yeah, this is my person, because that's how it was the second time we met. I think, or third time we met.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I'm not gonna be mean. I really thought you had a good vibe from the beginning. I was like, you're funny. I can fuck with her. I like her. But, so we started out like that until now we're celebrating birthdays and we're drunk off our ass with each other at the birthdays.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now. Listen to me.
This is
Listen to me. On my birthday, down at Dara's house, y'all got me so drunk on tequila. I wasn't even planning on drinking. I had my feet up on the couch. I was chilling. And Lewis calls me and he's like, man, let's go to Larry and Rita's. And I was like, man, okay. We go to Larry and Rita's, and Judy's like, oh, I'm in your neighborhood. I'm like, all right, party. And I get there. Dara's cooking street tacos on the damn Blackstone grill. There's tequila everywhere. There's Mexican women everywhere. And I was like, what is this? This is 3 houses down from me. And then y'all were like, here, do a shot of tequila. I'm like, I'm drinking vodka. I already had a shot of tequila at the bar. No, do some tequila. And I take a shot of tequila. And then you go, I didn't get it on Snapchat. You got to do it again. I'm surprised I could even walk out of there. And then we get on the damn golf cart.
Oh, my God.
Look, let me tell you something. Look, we get on the golf cart.
Why the hell I decided to do that?
Were you sober?
I was a little buzzed.
Okay. Well, I was more than buzzed from all the tequila that y'all fed me. And I don't remember, like, the next morning, because the next day was on Saturday, we were going to do my birthday party at Dylan's. And I was so hungover. I don't remember going to the Nature's, like, apparently went to Nature's Brewery on the golf cart.
We went to the river, what is it called? They were having some type of festival. Yeah, was it Riverfest that they were getting ready for?
It was the week before Riverfest, so where they do the cook-off.
Yeah, so I remember us going to the Nature's Brewery. Oh, we went to that teardown place. What is it called? The tavern. Oh, we went there. Oh, yeah, we did go there. Yes, that was like my second time being in there, and it was creepy as hell. I would never go back.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, where the hell did white people brought me?
Listen, so I remember going to Nature's Brewery. I don't remember some of the people I met there. I know this sounds bad. I'm just spilling all the tea, but like my business partner's daughter is the manager there, and apparently I ran into her. Like I don't remember that part of the night.
You were talking to a lot of people. It's like you knew everybody in there. And I was like, oh, look, my friend's famous. And then we ran into my old principal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you the hell out of me.
Why?
Oh, can I talk about it? I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell. Hell.
Well, I had seen this old principal in like, 2 years, 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So we were catching up. And then you, with your drunk ass, walk up to us, and then you're like, oh, who is this? And then I was like, oh, this is my old principal. Why? I don't know why the hell you were like, you had some big boobs.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. You're so full of shit.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
You're so full of shit.
We're looking at her boobs, and I'm like, Guero. Guero. I was surprised you didn't grab them because I was like, man, did this motherfucker
You
grab them?
surprised I didn't grab them?
I mean,
Judy.
you were looking pretty hard. You were looking hard.
I don't remember that at all.
I don't think you were just joking, right?
100%. As I get more alcohol in me, my jokes get, they toe the line more. They get close to being more offensive.
Or maybe that's what you meant.
Maybe. But
I'm
still gonna call bullshit on that.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call it.
I'm gonna call. But here's what I'll say. I remember talking to some lady there with you. I don't remember what she looks like. Huh?
I was bullshit and you didn't tell her that. You told me that after she walked away. Thank God. But you kept looking. Well,
that's better. I didn't tell the lady to her face that she had big. See, like you're making me out to be a bad guy. That's all right. I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
You didn't, but then you were just looking at her, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I was so scared of what
I don't even know. I couldn't pick her out of a lineup.
You gave me that look like you were fixing to say something stupid, and I don't know if like people like listening to us, like your friends so well, and they just look, and some dumbass shit is fixing to come out of their mouth, and I was like, oh my God, please don't say anything stupid, because like I said, that was my old principal, and I was like, she's gonna be like, who is this, who is she, this person's hanging out with, like, this person worked for me? And so I was just like, oh my God, please don't say anything, please don't. I was so nervous. Thank God that only lasted like 2 minutes, and then we walked away.
I'll tell you, y'all care too damn much what other people think.
We have to. And then look at where we were at. Look at the side of town we were at.
Nature's Brewery? You're not in the ghetto. I mean, what are you talking about?
I'm saying you cannot be acting like that on that side of town. That's what I was trying to say. I was not calling it the ghetto.
Why can't you be acting like that at Nature's Brewery? Because it's far from home?
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I like to be, PA, my people. I know that.
Oh, so it's better to be acting like that in downtown PA. Let's talk about that.
No, let me correct that. I love going on that side of town. Let me show you.
Yeah.
Before I get some haters.
Then what? You got to watch them white people. They'll steal your wallet.
Don't start, Wow. Don't start. No, I was just saying, like, you got to hold your composure. They're not as lenient as, Dylan's or PA. Like you lose you stumble a little, and you're like, oh yeah, you need to go home, or do we need to call, Parnatius Police Department? You know how it is.
Well, we were on a golf cart.
And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm saying, that's how you keep everybody in line, and you keep everybody from being ghetto, I guess, if you want to call it that.
Well, I'll tell you this.
I like.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So here's what I'll tell you.
Sancho.
This is what I remember. This is what I remember. I remember going to Nature's Brewery. Mm-hmm. I don't remember the woman with the big boobs. I remember getting on the golf cart and it taking forever to leave Nature's Brewery on the golf cart. And then I remember a second at the tavern. And the next thing I know, we're on Sarah Jane Road on the golf cart. And Tracy's mom is with us. And that's all. And then next thing I know, I'm in a car going to Sadie's because obviously I hadn't had enough to drink that night. I had to go for more to a bar on Gulfway Drive called Sadie's. And yeah. And then, but let's talk about this. So my drunk ass goes home, goes to bed at, I don't know, 2:30. I wake up in the morning and my wife is just looking at me and she goes,
had to be.
Who's the little Mexican girl outside asking where's Walter at 4 a.m.? And I'm like, what? She goes, who's the little Mexican chick out there? She was like, where's Walter? And I go, I don't know. So I looked at the cameras. I go, oh, that's Judy. And she goes, oh. She was like, well, she was looking for you. I said, I don't know why she was looking for me. She's like, she knows that my ass was in bed.
I don't know. Why was I even looking for you?
Because Lewis was acting up and y'all were looking for somebody to come corral him.
Yes, I remember now. Okay, yeah. This is why I said I cannot hang out in a golf cart with people. I thought my people were bad, with the whole burning tire and doing all these little crazy drives in the little trucks. Nah, y'all motherfuckers be losing it on them golf carts. I really thought I was gonna die that night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, when he decided to go down Sarah Lane Road, what is it called? Sarah, whatever that
Sarah
road
Jane.
is. Sarah Jane Road. That was scary. And then he decided he needed to take a piss, and I'm like, dude, are you serious? There's no lights, there's nothing. Then he decides to just park with no lights, and I'm like, okay, if a car comes, it's gonna come crashing. I'm trying to wake your ass up. Your ass is not waking up. And I'm like, why the hell did I decide to get in the damn golf cart with these two dumbasses? It's like dumber one, dumber two, dumber three in the golf cart.
Well,
That was just no. Never again. I'm good. I don't need no golf cart.
well, I'll say this: Dara's never invited me back to her house since that night.
Cause y'all got too messed up. Y'all couldn't handle the tequila.
Wasn't me. I never caused a problem at Dara's house. That was all Lewis. I told y'all can't feed him alcohol after midnight. He turns into a gremlin, and you just can't do it. Hey, I'll tell you. I know because you can't see me. Obviously, I'm wearing the shirt you got me for my birthday. It says El Sancho.
Yeah, I told you to wear that every time we're out because people really do be thinking that. I'm like, dude. And then you know what? When people are always asking like, who is that guy? And then I say that, oh, that's Sancho. Then they really think it's my Sancho. And I'm like, no. And then I say, he's married. And then it makes it sound even worse. And I'm like, damn, shut up. Because I do have people that get jealous when I post you on my Snap. And I'm like, he's Sancho, guys. But then it sounds like that's my player. And like I said, I try to say it. He has a whole hot ass wife at home. And that makes it sound even worse.
But listen. So I don't know. I got beef with you though about this shirt, and I was going to tell you about it, and I'm going to tell you about it now. So I got some beef. So you originally bought this for my birthday, and you brought a medium. Like I wear a medium. You're like, oh, you don't wear a medium. So you returned it, and then listen to this. You order new shirts, and you give me the new shirts still in the Amazon bag, but you cut your address off the bag. Like I'm some kind of serial killer. You know exactly where I live. You've been to my house, but you're like, I'm cutting my address off of this so he doesn't know where I live. Are we even friends, Judy?
I don't like to share my address with people.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, it was not that. What if you would have thrown it away somewhere? I have a lot of admirers. Secret admirers. What if one of my secret admirers would have found it in the trash or something, and then that secret admirer would have turned into a stalker? I was just trying to watch my back.
I want to know why your secret admirers are showing up at my house. Oh, that's right, they're not. But I don't want to hear it about being drunk on a birthday. Okay, I don't want to hear it because we went karaokeing on your birthday, like you love to do. I don't know why you love to do, and then you signed me up for a song entirely in Spanish that I know 2 words to, Ya supérame, and la en o la o. I've got the video. I might post the video. I was so happy when I was like, la en o la o. I was like, hey, I got it. Ya supérame.
No, you know 2 songs. You know No Se Va too.
Oh, yeah. I do like No Se Va. No Se Va. No Se Va.
There you go. See?
I do know that one.
2 songs.
I know a couple. I like Grupo Frontera.
But Ya Supérame is like our anthem.
Yes.
And Mami.
I
Anthem too.
I do like Mommy. I actually had Erica, the girl up here at work who got married. I had her play it at her wedding. It actually went off pretty well.
You sang in front of all those people?
I didn't sing karaoke at a wedding. I had the DJ play it. You don't sing karaoke at a wedding.
That's not.
Well, I mean, I guess at a white trash wedding in the backyard, you sing karaoke, but at a real wedding, you don't sing karaoke. Everything.
Okay, but why would you request Mommy at a what did you say? A nice little wedding.
A wedding.
And then we talking
I
about
didn't say
backyard
nice
weddings.
little wedding. I said
Backyard weddings.
a typical, normal, nice wedding, not in the backyard with some Coors Light and stuff.
Why are you talking about my type of weddings?
What is you get married in the backyard with Coors Light? See, then if that's the case, then you and white people have a lot more in common than you think.
No, it's not Coors Light. It will probably be like Coronas.
Modelo.
I don't drink beer, so you know I'm a Tito's girl.
Yeah, you like Tito's. Hey, I will. Hey, you know, at your birthday was the first time I ever saw a group of women twerk to "God Bless the Broken Road" by Rascal Flatts.
I'm telling you, my birthdays are always a blast. And you know what? You want me to, I didn't even know who those women were.
Nobody knew who they were. But
they're just my friends. I don't know.
Those weren't your friends, were they?
But they said they were. Okay, I met them. Okay, so me and Dara went to karaoke the weekend before that because I wanted to talk. You know how I am. I like everything to be in order. I'm a planner, and I like everything to go straight. So I went there the weekend before my birthday to talk to the person that was going to be in charge of karaoke that night. And I said, look, my birthday's next Friday. I need it to be run smooth because the year before that, they ruined it for me. DJ did, or karaoke, whatever. And those girls were there. Some of those girls were there. So I got on stage. Me and Dara were singing. And then I don't know why the hell I decided to tell everybody in there, the 10 people that were in there that night, that they were invited to my birthday. I said, hey, I'm having my birthday here next weekend. I said, y'all are invited. Y'all come through. I didn't think they were going to come through, but apparently they did. I'm just that lovable, I guess.
And they twerked to "God Bless the Broken Road" by Rascal Flatts. Some friends. And you want to hate on me when you first met me. I have video of it, okay?
Oh my God. It was a fun night.
Hey, you know what was funny? Everybody from Rosa to Selena, like everybody was going up to Karen and going, oh, he finally brought you somewhere. And Karen was like, he invites me every time. I just don't want to go. Because Karen's like a homebody. She likes to go out every now and then. But like she has literally been invited everywhere I go. So all the people who like to talk crap on me that I'm always out, my wife is always invited.
Mad respects to her.
Yeah, but hey, look, I'll say this. Look, we've been married for 16 years, and this is what people need to understand. She knows who I am. She knows at the end of the day who I am. And I come home. Like I'm sure I haven't met Jim a lot, but you notice I never go to Jim's house, right? And that's out of respect for my wife, because when the bar closes at 1:30 and I go home, if she wakes up, or, you know, a lot of times she's awake, I can't be like, oh, I'm at this house after 2:00 in the morning. That's a no-go. I go home. I'm sure Jim's a nice guy and got a nice house and it's fun over there, but I can't do it. I'm married. And there's no way I'm going to Jim's house, because even if Karen's with me, she's not making it till 1:30 in the morning.
I love her. I think she's gone messed up at both of my birthdays, right? That she's come through.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons she chooses not to go out much. I mean, she really can't, control it. So, but she hung for a while there at your birthday at the karaoke. It was midnight.
Yeah. And I feel extra special because, like you said, she is invited to everything that you go to, but she just, like you said, she's a homebody. But every time I'm like, hey, she comes through.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, she would.
She does like some big booty Judy.
Yay.
A little meatball.
You better set a little applause thingy on that. Oh my gosh. But yeah, karaoke is always fun. There's always a good time.
Can we do something different next year for your birthday?
I mean, like what? Every time I talk about a trip, everybody says, yeah, we're going to come through. And then when it's time to go, nobody wants to get up and go.
Me and Karen are down. We'll go. She's like, I'll go on a trip. Let's go to New Orleans. Hey, we'll probably go to Vegas this year. We'll probably go to Vegas.
I wanted to go. NOLA is, I don't know why I had more fun in NOLA than I had fun in Vegas. For some, I don't know what the reason. Maybe it was, I don't know, because I went with the same people that I went to NOLA with. But we had more fun in New Orleans than we did in Vegas. It's crazy.
Well, Karen likes to gamble. She likes to play the slot machines. So she loves Vegas. I think we're going there for her birthday next year.
Yes, invite me.
I'll invite you. Yeah, you go on trips. See, you do trips that like we can't do. Like we can't just go to Mexico and wander around the city. They'll be like, them white people are tourists. We're going to rob them and feed them to the cartel.
Oh my gosh, no, they won't. They probably feed y'all to like the crocodiles before they feed y'all to the cartel. I don't have enough meat. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're making me feel way better about going to Mexico.
It's not that bad. Like people talk about Mexico like it's like the worst country to visit. It's not. Like stop being so scary.
It's not the worst country to visit.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's how me and you met, right? That's pretty much our whole story. That's some little craziness. So obviously, me and you are friends, but a lot of people give me shit because I'm always out with women. One, and you just like double verified that, so I'll be dealing with that for the next year. But people say I'm always out at the bar, and I'm really not.
You were not. Can we clear that up? You were not being disrespectful to your wife. You were not out there dancing on any woman. I just always, like, every time I see you out, you were with girlfriends, like friends.
So I'm going to give you the inside scoop of why that is. Are you ready? Like, I don't even think I've told you this. So here's the deal. Like, so my dad died when I was young at 13. So I grew up in a household with my mom and two sisters. I'm extremely comfortable around women. Just as comfortable around women as I am men. So a lot of men, when they get around women, they either try to be more macho, they try to be more funny, they just try to be something that they're not, and y'all can feel that. It's a vibe. Me, I'm the same person when I'm around women or if I'm around men. So that's why some guys think I'm being flirty. Well, every girlfriend I've ever had said I'm a flirt. But that is why I'm around women, is because I'm comfortable with women, and y'all become comfortable with me because I don't know, I treat y'all, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nicely.
Yeah, because I have past exes that were jealous of you, and I was like, really?
Really?
You're jealous of Sancho? I told you about this. We're not gonna talk about it.
Oh, okay. I
told you.
We're gonna have to talk about this off air.
I told you about it. And you were like, really?
I might record it. I might record it and then come back and put it back on. You're going to have to watch me now. So.
I hate you. But I get it. I'm a social butterfly. You know, I love people. I love meeting people. But I do have a lot of guy friends too. And sometimes maybe it can be perceived wrong, I guess. If I'm, so
look,
I grew up with 4 brothers. Like I'm the only girl, and I'm like I've been used to being boys around my whole life,
Exactly.
And guys are fun.
Exactly.
If there's respect, if there's respect and there's boundaries that you can't cross, you will have so much fun with guys more than you can have with girls.
But listen, so I gave you this advice, but I'm going to give your friends who watch this episode the same advice. If you have a guy on your Snapchat that you want to be sexually active with or possibly be sexually interested in, do not, under any circumstances, put him on your private story. Because when y'all go out to the bar, that's when y'all post on your private story. People only remember when you are at the bar and post. And when girls go out to the bar and drink, what happens? What happens, Judy? They start they in your words, they would make out with the wall if the wall would stop moving.
Yes, I said that before.
So every time a guy sees a girl's Snapchat and she's out at the bar, we think she's getting ran through. So do not put any guy that you are interested in having relations in on your private Snapchat. I promise you, it's nothing good Nothing good will come of it. But look,
Anyway,
this is the deal, right? Men and women can
Go
be
ahead.
friends. Like you said, there's got to be boundaries. But like when y'all put people, when you put other guys, like when you just post on your Snapchat that you're out at the bar, guys think you're automatically being ran through, right? It sucks, but it is what it is. Because I'll tell you this, I have friends of mine, good friends of mine, who's like, oh, you're always out at the bar. No, I'm not. So I went to Dylan's that Saturday. I saw you after Erica's wedding. The last time I've been to Dylan's on a Friday or Saturday before that was probably my birthday in April. But because people see that when I do go out, I'll post pictures of friends and like y'all and whoever I'm with. That people think that I'm always out at the bar, and it's just always at the bar with different women. That's your fault, by the way.
my fault.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you just confirm. Look, I'm telling you, I'm going to be hearing about it for a year. Oh, Walter's always at the bar with different women.
But why is you were doing this before you even met me? I told you when I met you, you were with different groups of women. And then most of the women you hang out with is Latinas or Mexican. So I'm like, yeah, he's a chancho, all right. Yeah. That's chancho for you. But like I say, you weren't ever out there like being disrespectful to your marriage or anything like that. And you always have your ring on. So yeah. And even when we were together, people would be like, ooh, why are you always with that white guy?
Dude, I'll tell you this. I remember there was this dude, and I'm not going to put your business out on blast, but there was this dude who you had interest in, and he had interest in you at Dylan's one time, and it was a time I think me and you were out there, and the couple weekends or the next weekend or the next time we was out there, it was me, Karen, and you, and I walked by the table, and he just started laughing because he thought he was messing around with my wife, which was you. And you know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. And I said, that dude just straight up thought he was messing with my wife.
Yeah. Is it the gum guy?
Yeah. I felt like less of a man. I was like, man, this dude's making fun of me, and it's something that's not even true.
Oh my gosh, yes. He thought you were my husband.
So, but there's obviously like of all the shit that we catch for being friends, there's obviously benefits for being friends with, like for me, there's benefits being friends with females, and there's got to be benefits for you guys to be friends, to have some straight guy friends, because I do tell you the truth about what guys are thinking. I do tell Veronica the truth. I do tell Crystal the truth. I'm like, if that guy won't, brutally honest, we'll tell you how it is.
Very.
And sorry,
And
guys.
I have two guys that obviously I have, many, many friends. I mean, I don't mean to brag, but again, I'm a single butterfly. But I have two guys that I always run to, and you're one of them, and Martin's one of them. And you guys always come through with the right answers. I just don't always.
Is Martin the one I met at your was it your birthday? He was I met him, you were incapacitated, but I think he was talking to Crystal, that Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him. He's a good guy.
Oh yeah.
He's got good vibes.
And he's a good BFF. Like I can go out, have drinks, get past her, and nothing will happen. Because there's that respect and boundary there.
Well, a lot of times I feel like I'm y'all's big brother. Like when the woo girl starts coming out, you know what a woo girl is?
Crazy girl?
Woo girl?
One of your daughters? Your woo woo?
Yeah, they go. Olivia's the worst woo girl. When she starts to get drunk, she goes,
Woo! I'm drunk!
Oh! You're talking about she-wolves. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I have to, I want to make sure y'all get home safely. I don't want y'all to drive, and y'all never do. Like, I will say that about y'all. Y'all don't really take chances on driving and stuff. Y'all find a way home. But yeah, we look out for each other, right? We're all friends. But there's got to be some. So what's the cons about being friends with straight guys?
With straight guys, like I think, well, like from other guys.
No, yeah, whatever you think a con is.
I mean, then they think that's automatically you, and they think that you're with that guy.
Yeah.
And then you intimidate those guys that are trying to approach you and stuff.
Well, I'll say
like that one. Remember that one guy at Dylan's who was so freaking handsome, and he just would not talk to me because you were freaking there.
Oh, the handsome guy?
Yes.
I don't remember. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
We were at Dylan's one night. Oh my gosh, we're always at Dylan's. But there was this cute guy, and I was just like, I was waiting for him to come talk to me, but he kept like looking at me, and I was looking at him, but he just never came to talk to me. And then I realized, oh, I'm with freaking Weddle. Of course he's not gonna come talk to me. And then you had your ring on your hand, so I was like, yeah, he probably thinks we're fucking married.
Yeah, and you just don't wear your ring because you're a Sancha.
Yeah, I don't have a ring. That's why I'm saying until there's a ring on my finger. Even if I date, I'm single, baby. Till I say I do.
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but when I introduced you, for the 5 guys who listen to this podcast, I introduced you, and I really pronounced Miss, so that they know that you're single and ready to mingle.
Well.
Hey, I have like 5 or 6 white friends. They're all married, so you might be a Sancha. So.
I still remember that one guy was trying to pay for my food. Remember?
The big guy?
Are you going to cut me off? Yes?
Oh, God. Did he pay for your food? No, he didn't.
I don't remember.
No.
Up or something like that.
That's
I don't remember.
That's just the Southern charm in us sometimes.
I have a Southern charm, don't I?
Yeah, a really Southern charm. Like really Southern. Like below the border Southern.
What the hell does that mean? What the hell is this? What? No, you better clean that up, please. Come back. What the hell? What does that mean? A real Southern? Like a real Southern? What the hell does that mean?
It's called La Toxica.
Okay, that's not Southern. That's my Mexican salsa veins.
Right. Like,
my veins.
I've never believed somebody so much. One time you were mad at something and you're like, I'm going to slit his tires. And I go, do what? And you're like, I'm serious. I'm slitting his tires. I was like, that's maybe why she's single. Another tip for you women out there: be a guy's peace. Don't be his problems. Be
Hispanic.
his peace.
Don't be Hispanic.
Don't be Hispanic. Don't be a Latina. I tell y'all all the time. I'm like, hey, your Latina showing.
I didn't slit his tires, but what did I do though?
Oh, have you be honest right now? Have you ever slit somebody's tires?
Oh, look at that! It's past my bedtime.
Oh shit! I like it. I'm here for it. I fuck with it. Let's go.
It's not fun, dude. Then everything was like, I fucking forgot it had cameras all over the house. So
you were caught on camera? You were caught on camera?
Dude, I had the hood open, these doors wide open. Then he was like, how the hell did you get in the car? My car was locked. I said, never.
You broke into his car? God. You're not making a strong case for white guys to date Latinas right now. You know, there's people who's going to watch this and be like, that is why you don't date a Latina right there.
Hey, but I'm done being crazy. That was like 2018. That was so 2008. That was me years ago. I'm a brand new person. I have been reborn. I went into this healing process. It's taken me, like 3 years, and I'm back on it. I'm good. Just don't piss me off. They'll bring me back.
And that, my friends, is the inside of a Latina's brain right there.
I mean, don't try us. That's all you have to do. Just be like, yes, mommy, whatever you want.
I can't with y'all. And y'all wonder why y'all are all the damn same too. That's another podcast episode. Y'all are all the same.
Wait till you bring all of us together.
Oh no. I think I'm instantly regretting that.
I really think the craziest one out of all of us is, let's say, on a 3.
Who? I didn't even hear it. You're just about to throw.
We're gonna say it on the count of 3. Let's see if we have the same person in mind.
Who's the craziest? What? Hold on, time out. What are we doing?
Who is the craziest one out of all 3 of us? Me, Vero, and Crystal. Who's the craziest one on the count of 3?
Okay, hold on 1 second. Define crazy. Like crazy, like party or slash your tires crazy?
Oh, come on, bro. like just all together.
Okay, on 3.
1, 2, 3. Vero. You waited. No, it's Vero.
No, she's no.
You have to remember, she's a mix.
I know that she's half white, half Mexican. I know that.
Yeah,
what the fuck does that have to do with anything?
She got 2 freaking craziness coming out of her. Yeah, she's crazier than
Vero, I'm here for you, girl. No, she's wrong. Because I know Vero's going to watch this. Vero, you're good, girl.
But I don't mean...
Judy's the toxic one.
I love her. I didn't say she was toxic. I said she was crazier than me because that girl don't take no shit.
She's stronger than y'all.
Shit, she's not the one that's going to go slash your tires.
No.
This girl probably going to call a tow truck and disappear your car.
She's that smart kind of toxic. She had your ass thrown in jail for something you didn't even do.
And see, she's not gonna get caught on no damn camera.
Boy, I didn't know that story. That is epic. That is a Judy story though. That 100% that's Judy.
Those were the days, glorious days.
Well, listen. So it is your first time on the podcast, so you have to answer the question. I know you're going to be here a lot, especially when we get the studio set up. So I want to know what's your go-to Mexican restaurant in Southeast Texas, and when you go there, what are you ordering off the menu?
Damn. You have to ask me one.
Yeah, like let's say it's your birthday. You get to pick a Mexican restaurant. It's got to be here, Southeast Texas.
I know.
So where are you going?
We have the best ones.
Where are you going?
Can I say 2?
No, it's your birthday. You can only go eat at one spot tonight on your birthday. Where are you going? What are you ordering?
Putting me on a tough spot. But I would not fail my cotijas people. Because they're going to give us all night drinks, baby.
So cotijas, te quiero cotijas.
Yes, cotijas, dude. We're always there. And then they have the best food. They have the best service. Jocelyn and Beppo are the best restaurant people, all that.
I'll tell you this. Their breakfast is off the chain.
You put me on a tough spot because I love the quesadillas from there, of course, and then the service. You know how Jocelyn treats you when you go in there. She treats you like freaking. She even got freaking taught. What is it called?
Club
that
soda.
You drink?
Club soda.
And didn't even used to sell that. And that was your first time there. And I was like, wait, what the hell?
I have that effect on people.
Yeah. So, it's the service too that they give to people. They're just awesome. Their food is good. Like the quesadillas are the best there. If you ever want to try quesadillas.
No, listen.
But then tequilas on Gulfway, they have the best beans and rice and green enchiladas. Oh my God.
Listen to me. Look, you know me. Tequilas on Gulfway. Oh yeah. That's my home. I mean, me and Karen literally went there every Friday for 10 years. My child grew up there. She was always in the back in the kitchen and stuff. I mess with Tequila's on Gulfway. That's my spot. They got the best chicken fajitas and the best rice and beans. Period. But listen, Cotijas, I'm telling you, people sleep on that. Their breakfast is off the chain. In fact, today, for the whole office, we bought tacos from Cotijas today for the office. Yep.
Look at that. Oh, I'm so glad I brought you there.
I am too. I do like it, and it's not expensive like other restaurants around. Like other restaurants have gone up like tremendously on their prices, and they haven't. So yeah.
No, it's always very homey in there and cozy and stuff. Like I said, Beppo and Jocelyn really treat their customers like family, and they always have this big old smile in their face welcoming you. And
I'm not a chamoy guy, but my buddy who it's when we go to breakfast on Fridays, he had a michelada and with the chamoy, and he went back and bought chamoy from Jocelyn because he liked it so much. Yeah. So it's a homemade. It's homemade, right?
Yeah, she makes it herself.
Yeah, you gotta lick the chamoy like nobody's looking.
Oh, there you go. Remember their sign. But you wouldn't show your what is it called, belly?
Yeah,
belly full. What do you?
I'm not gonna strip in the parking lot of Cotijas. That is just not me.
Okay, that's not your style.
Not my style. Judy, thank you so much for taking an hour of your time.
You're happy.
You are. I'm glad. Thank you for giving us some insight and putting me under the bus. Again, my divorce papers will be sent to your house after this podcast.
I did not mean it like that. Karen, I keep this man in check every time we go out. This boy does not leave my side. Everybody already thinks we're like together all the time. So, and like I said, every time I try to correct it and try to make it sound better, it just sounds worse. Because I'm like, no. He's just my friend. He's married.
Nah, it's just Sancho. Calm down. It's just Sancho. All right,
so then I just started calling him Sancho. All right, thank you.
All right, Judy. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
All right, guys, that was Judy. Thank y'all for watching the podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe. I'm sure you've got some comments. Go ahead and leave them. Check out our other videos, and I'll see you next time.